Hello, and thank you for taking the time to review our second half 2022 highlights. My name is Alex Tubagipanki, and I'm a consultant certified in Employee Central, Onboarding 1.0, and Onboarding. I'm located in Lima, Peru, and work for Veritas Prime, a global SAP SuccessFactors partner. We are one of the world's leading HR transformative consultancies specializing in implementing and supporting SuccessFactors with clients across the globe. As a part of our release coverage, I'll be highlighting some of the key releases updates for Onboarding 1.0 and Onboarding 2.0. For complete release analysis, you can connect with us on our website at veritasprime.com, the contact us link, or for current clients, reach out to your project manager or CSM. So let's begin now looking at our first highlights. I'm going to be starting with Onboarding 1.0 release review in 2022, as I just mentioned. So our first release review that we're checking for this model is archiving records older than 24 months, which, as you can see, is a universal release. What this does is basically all records that are older than 24 months will be archived in instances with large volume of data for improvement performance and reduce response time. So this enhancement will be rolled out to customers in phases. You can also change this default retention period of 24 months from 24 months by submitting a support ticket. And as you can see in the screenshot right on the right here, there is a new option. If you go to Onboarding 1.0 dashboard menu, and then you go to settings, then you go to audit trail. As you can see here, there is a new option that would allow you to check all active records only, or all records in case you would like to include those archived records older than 24 months. So just to mention that as a note, that these records aren't deleted from your system. They are just going to be archived. And you can always access them via Onboarding 1.0 dashboard, reports, and then advanced reports. This enhancement is really useful, and this improves the search of performance in Onboarding 1.0. Okay. As a second enhancement, I would like to touch base on and present this migrating Onboarding 1.0 data to the latest homepage, universal. As you know, latest homepage has been useful only for Onboarding 2.0, but wasn't including exactly a lot of releases or things based on Onboarding 1.0. So now you can migrate existing complete paperwork, which is the new tool, task to the latest homepage by triggering migrate Onboarding 1.0 data to the latest homepage via Upgrade Center. This is good because in the previous version of SuccessFactors, partners or clients needed to reach out to product support or SAP to complete the data migration via provisioning. Now, customers could do it via Upgrade Center themselves. And this enhancement is added so that all customers can also use complete paperwork, as mentioned, other than going all the way to the Onboarding 1.0 tool to use this and access to the model, right? They can just upgrade this via latest homepage and then select complete paperwork, and then they'll be navigating to Onboarding 1.0, which enhance the user experience of this model. As a third enhancement, I would like to mention about US Form I-9 and E-Verify enhancements, which is also universal. And SAP added new pre-configured email templates, validation messages, and homepage tasks to enhance the user experience for I-9 forms and E-Verify for Onboarding 1.0. So for United States Form I-9, alien authorized to work until expiration date, which is the form name that's been improved, is going to be printed on the US Form I-9 section of one PDF only for aliens authorized to work, and will not be printed for lawful permanent residence required re-verification. So SAP made this change basically because the alien authorized to work until expiration date form, which is what I just mentioned, is a required field on the Form I-9 section 1. And it's not explicitly mentioned as a required field for lawful permanent residence, requiring verification in the Section 1 instructions. So this is going to be really good for onboarding 1.0 while navigating and doing forms. And one more enhancement is for the e-verify. SAP added a new error message that advises the hiring manager when the Department of Homeland Security connectivity error. This message, what it does is it throws an error and message and provides a link that's going to take customers to a KBA 2295379 that advises the administrators on onboarding how to proceed when these errors happens. So it improves the user experience while working in the US and informs and e-verify for new hires. So that's all that we have for 1.0. I'm going to be moving now for the onboarding 2.0 release reviews, which we have 5 really attractive new enhancements. The first one is rehire with all employment from onboarding available. This is an admin opt-in functionality. And what this does is, as you know, rehire is such a big tool in both EC and onboarding. So now Manage Penny Hires tool is available for onboarding 2.0. And in the previous version, we did not have this tool for onboarding 2.0. So now you can rehire a candidate using details of their previous employment in our organizations, on customer organizations, when processing the penny hires that they're coming from onboarding. So once the onboarding completes, the new hire completes all onboarding and reaches Manage Penny Hire, when they reaches this national ID information section and hit continue, they will see a message saying that this is a match. And then once the administrator accepted, then they will see all information for the previous employment, which will make the hire and the tool more friendly and can leverage this tool to have a uniform experience of the system. I have a pretty little link to a demo that's SAP did, so let's look how this works in real life. Okay. So we select employee from the NPH section, and then we complete all that first new employee section with the information that's coming from onboarding, and then we'll see that username there, and then we pretty much copy paste it, and then we see all the information that it's coming from the previous employment. So really helpful, really straightforward. And one more thing to mention is, as a prerequisite, we'll need to activate role-based permissions in Manage Hire sections for this enhancement to have it for the administrators. So really helpful tool that we can leverage here in the system. As a second enhancement, we can touch base about enhancement to the external user visibility tool, which is a tool that onboarding administrators can go under Admin Center to provide and give access to external users or external candidates for some objects to be able to see them in the step 2 or new employee step for the new hires. So what this enhancement does is they have allowed the external user to see 8 more objects. Among them, we have division, business unit, pay scale type, pay scale area, employee group, personal area, job classification, and address validation configuration for employee address. The capability to configure the visibility of these objects by customers themselves. This helps reduce time for customers to resolve issues related to visibility. In the past, customers needed to ask for support or create a ticket to support team to add those objects or most objects to the external users' visibility. Now they can do it themselves. So it's really good, a really good tool that's been created. As a third enhancement, we have Also enhancements on the onboarding dashboard, as you could see. The onboarding dashboard has been enhanced with new UI elements, which will help the onboarding folks involved in onboarding to complete onboarding tasks. So there's four new enhancements. The first one would be that we can view contact details. As you can see here, we're watching a demo, but you can see contact details of new hires and hiring managers by selecting this icon here, right next to the hiring manager. Then we can easily scan our tasks for new hires and take actions directly from the onboarding dashboard. If there are pending tasks in a task category assigned, a notification badge on the status bottom will let us know how many tasks we will have for this new hire, as you can see here. Third one will be the status of onboarding tasks are buttons now that can be used to start tasks assigned to you. In the complete my tasks, which is right here, there's a pop-up that's choosing each task that takes you to the corresponding task detail page to complete the task. And finally, the view details bottom in each row of the onboarding dashboard is replaced with an arrow, as you can see here all the way to the right, for navigation to the task details. This enhancement improved the efficiency of completing onboarding tasks for hiring managers and the rest of participants involved in the process. So let's see a quick demo here to see how this works. As you can see, this helps improve the experience of the folks involved in this process within the onboarding dashboard. The next enhancement will be, this is very attractive, and I would like to show it, the custom tokens in email notifications. We can now use tokens such as legal entity or position in the email notification templates. We've been limited in the past to use only between 8 or 10 tokens within the email notifications on email services. Now we're able to use any notification that's related to Employee Central into those templates. To do this, we'll have to perform 3 steps. The first step will be create a custom token template using document generation, manage documents. As you can see in this very first screenshot, we create a template ID, and then on the content, we provide names of the tokens that we like to create. In this case, you can see position, title, and name. Then step 2 would be to map the custom tokens using document generation, manage document template mapping. As you can see in this secondable item in the second screenshot, we go to manage document template mapping. We find that template that we created in step 1, and then we map it to those objects that we like to map based on Employee Central fields. And finally, once we do this, we can go to email services, find that specific token that we like to, a specific notification that we like to map those tokens. And finally, you will find those token names under the token options to map those fields. So it's important to some businesses to be able to include information such as position or legal entity, as I mentioned before, so they can have these tools available in the notifications. So this is really, really attractive. And last enhancement that I would like to show is the enhance of the welcome email notification. Now, if the onboarding process is restarted after onboarding initiation and before the new hire data review step, then the welcome email notification will be sent to the new hires after completing the new hire data review step. I'd like to mention that this enhancement came from a customer idea, and then we'll have some configurations requirements. We'll need to default the process variant of the welcome email external user welcome message trigger. we will have to change this, which if it's applicable only for new hiring process initiations, and then lastly, we have to ensure that that custom process variant in the process variant manager tool. So what's changed in the current version? That welcome email notification will be sent only to new hires if the onboarding process is restarted before the new hire data review step, which is step 1. And how it used to be before, it was sent, the welcome email wasn't sent to the new hires when the process was restarted before the new hire data step. So what this change does is that this avoid confusion between the new hires when onboarding process gets restarted, which is a very common occurrence. Thank you for your attention, and I hope this was really helpful to you.